morning, the sun rays shining on my head. I look around and realize I'm in someone else's bed. That voice is Romeo, you were so perfect last night. And I turn to see Juliet and say, yeah bitch, you got that right. Then I kiss her on the mouth and look up in her eyes, and I touch her booby and she looks up at me in sighs. I tell her she's perfect, that I'm all about her. She says, give me that funky stuff, and I begin to mount her. Just then we hear a noise. Juliet says, fucking shit, that must be my nurse or something. Quick, go get in the closet. Just hurry up, there's no time to talk about it. Can't get caught up in here, so get your fucking ass in the closet. Down in this dark, dark closet, darker than the darkest dark. Oh well, Juliet, that's in the nurse. Right now, I'm nervous as hell. And the nurse starts talking about some marriage between Juliet, some guy named Paris. And I'm like, what the shit? That bitch say someone else is gonna marry Juliet. And I realized I just said all that out loud. Juliet, are you hiding someone all up in this motherfucking room? She looks under the rug, behind the dresser, under the rug again. Cause all there is a bed and a rug and a dresser. She looks at the bed, just like she already done. Now she looks at the closet. I pull out my motherfucking gun. Now she looks at the closet, and I'm in the closet. And she walks toward the closet, and I'm in the closet. Now she's right by the closet, and she knows it's the closet. And she says the word closet, C-L-O-S-E-T, closet. And now this is closet, and I'm in the closet. And she's at the closet. She finally opens the closet. Closet, closet, closet. Now, here we are, just the four of us, Juliet and the nurse, me and my motherfucking gun. And the nurse says, I guess I should've known what crazy ass would have somebody all up in a home. Juliet says, wait a minute, I know I can explain this. See, I let him, I don't, wait, I know that I can explain this. See, my closet is broken, he came to fix it. He just got started, and I think to myself, oh my God, Juliet's retarded. Don't try to trick a woman so wise. I know who this is, so I can see right through your retarded lies. He's one of them Montagues. Then I remember about the gun in my hand, and I say, hold it first, tell me about this Paris man. And the nurse says, look at this hot mess. You know the family has a feud against us Capulets. She says, I love him so. And I say, stop right there. The nurse says, you're a hoe. So I blast one in the air. Tell me about this marriage, and you're gonna tell me right damn now. Cause whether you like it or not, I'm Juliet's husband now. Juliet says, wait, please, I'm not gonna marry some other dude. That's what my family wanted, but then I fell in love with you. The nurse says, wait a minute, I have something to tell both of you. See, part of what I came here to reveal was some shocking news. You know, a girl named Trina, I said she sounds familiar. She talked to this guy named Rufus, who then talked to your cousin. Juliet says, Temple, what's it got to do with this? Says it was Rufus who told Temple all about this. Now it's time, so hold on, I got hold on both of you. Cause now I'm going to reveal the shocking news. And we're all tired of waiting, so I say fucking what? She says, Juliet, Now I wandered around, looking for Tybalt, trying to smooth out this motherfucking quibble. I need to tell you that this feud is over, 'cause Juliet and I'm married. That makes us like brothers. Just then I see my friend. His name's Mercutio. He runs up to me and screams, "Help, Romeo!" Pull out my gun. What the hell is wrong with your shit? He says, "Watch the fuck out. Here comes one of them Capulets." I pull out my gun, but it's out already. Shoot. Better stop and say, "Wait, man, there ain't no motherfucking feud." Or maybe you can tell that's Tybalt, 'cause here he comes at last. He's fitting to kill you. You better put that shit on blast. Tybalt walks in, pulls out his gun. I look at him like, whoa, we gotta do this, Tybalt. He says, "What you frontin' for?" Then Mercutio says, "I'ma blast this fool." Tybalt says, "Fucking bitch, who the fuck are you calling a fucking fool?" "Come on and try and stop, motherfucker. Wait, let's do this. Wait, motherfucker, stop and go. Shit, motherfucker, I'ma shoot this bitch, motherfucker. Tybalt, let's do this. Mercutio, motherfucker. Stop, 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 stop." Struggling, and they don't stop arguing, and I'm trying to break them up, but they won't stop yelling. Now we're going round and round, and I say, "Stop this now." We're still going round and round, and all of a sudden, the plow. We're like, "Oh snap, what did we just do?" All the struggling, we don't know who the fuck shot who. All of a sudden, Mercutio yells, "I'm hit." And I'm like, "Oh my god." He's like, "What the shit?" I'm like, "Oh snap, Mercutio, you just got shot." He says, "Yeah, I know, I just said that. Thanks a lot." I said, "Mercutio, you're bleeding some hot mess. Are you gonna be okay?" He says, "Motherfucker, guess." Then he says, "Bitches, are you us to blame? Stupid fighting and feuding, I got shot up because of your game." Then he takes a breath and winces because he's hit. He yells out, "Fuck y'all!" Then he dies. I'm like, holy fucking shit. That's him. And I'm seeing red hair. All I'm thinking about is I want this motherfucker dead. And I'm losing my shit. Can't think of a single word to say. So I look Tybalt in the eye and I put my gun away. And I pull out my motherfucking gun. I got my gun. I'm aiming my gun. Now I'm shooting my gun. I'm shooting my gun. Yes, I'm shooting my gun. Said I'm shooting my gun. Now I'm shooting my gun. Shooty, shoot, shoot my gun. Yes, I'm shooting my gun. That is what I just said. One more time, shoot my gun. Now Tybalt is dead. Dead, 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 dead. I'm standing there looking around like, what the fuck did I just do? And my friend comes up and says, "What the fuck did you just do?" "I'll smack Romeo. You better run because, woo, here comes the motherfucking fuzz, and you'll be executed convicted for killing this man on account of the law against killing people that you broke just then. So I ran. Then I ran some more. Then I ran and then I ran just a little bit more. Come find out I was exiled out of the city, and I couldn't get word to Juliet, and I thought, man, this is fucking shitty. So then I started thinking. Then I took a break, went to a club, danced a little. What the fuck am I gonna do? I can't see my woman, and what the fuck is she going through? Just then, some man burst in with the door. I pull out my gun because that's all I seem to be able to do anymore. So I shoot him, because that's what I do. He falls to the floor and says, but wait, I had a message for you. And I'm like, spit out, man. He says it's Juliet. She isn't dead, man. That's as far as he could get. And I'm like, great, that's really good to know. But who paid all that money to get him to tell me that for? Then another man burst in through the door and asked him who he is instead of shooting like I did before. He says, I have a message. I say another one. He says this is news from town. I said, well, let's hear it, son. He says, don't know how to tell you this. And I said, use your mouth, dude. He says, I can't tell you this. I say, tell me, or I swear I'll shoot you. So he takes out a letter, and I say, read the letter. Now he opens the letter. Now he's reading the letter. I'm hearing this letter, and my heart fills with dread. He finishes the letter, and it turns out that Juliet did. And so I shoot him too. I sneaked back into town because I had to see this for myself with my eyes. For myself with my eyes. Now here I am in this fucking mausoleum. There she is, Juliet, dead. Mausoleum. Then another tear fell about my eye, and I looked up and shook my fist and yelled. Why did God have to go and get up in my shit? Then I cried some more, and I said, this is it. I ain't gonna go on if I'm all alone by myself with no one else in this world for me to harm. So I pulled out my gun, one more time with my gun. Now I'm holding my gun, kinda sick of my gun, but I got my gun. I kiss a grody dead lips. I aimed at my gun, all of a sudden But wait! This isn't the end of all this shit. The story goes a little further, although I'm too dead to know it. Just then Juliet wakes up. Yeah, I said it. She was just asleep. See, that's the other part of the message that was being delivered to me. Except I didn't hear it because I shot that messenger. I would have heard that she had just drank some crazy sleeping elixir. She was gonna wake up once her family thought she died. But now we be together, me, her husband, she my fucking bride. bed. Now she's awake and she sees me lying there. Now she sees me dead. She's all filled with despair. She says, holy fuck, why does she have to look so bad? We were in love but now he's dead, and I'm really fucking sad. And she takes out a knife. She's holding a knife. I guess she had a knife. For some reason a knife. Now she's holding a knife. And she got the crummy.